do disclaimer right now? Oh, shit. Happy Friday. I mean, darn it, everybody. Attention. This content may include explicit material. Viewer discretion is advised. The intention is not to offend, but to provide information. We are pushing the culture forward. Proceed only if you are comfortable with potentially sensitive topics. We shouldn't even say potentially. Just, you already know. And a whole lot of cursing.
Whole lot of cursing. Well, we don't know if there's going to be cursing. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
We don't know. You don't know. I might have got baptized yesterday.
So we ain't gonna have no fresh organic cusses. I mean, I'm not really sure how to proceed. I don't know. I don't know.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do in that regard. You know.
Let's crack it like it.
Man, it's the first day after National Big Bag Day. How's everybody doing? I don't know how many plates people had, what was cracking, who had some musty ass macaroni and cheese.
Wait.
Musty.
Whoa. Stop.
What?
Damn. First and foremost, this is Unwrap, baby.
Unwrap, baby.
It's Unwrap, baby.
Unwrap, baby.
It's Unwrap, baby.
Unwrap, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Whoa. What was that?
What was that?
That's, you know what that is, right? That's Chirac Nation Chapter 4.
What?
No, that is.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's Chirac Nation Chapter 4.
What the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do it for?
I don't know. But anyways, I am your host, Heat Detector in the motherfucking building. I appreciate that, man. And then we got
what's her face?
Damn.
You know.
Najvino in this bitch, I guess.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I guess. Damn, was another motherfucker supposed to be here?
Yeah, shout out to Najvino. And today, look, we got Swipe God the engineer sitting in. Hey. And you know what's going to happen with that?
What's going to happen with that?
He's going to, like, somehow, because, you know, he don't ever get on camera. So he's going to somehow, like, try to make this all count. He's going to make this all count. But this is Unwrapped, man. Shout out to Magneto for pulling out. No Diddy.
I want us to go back to pause. I'm sick of this no Diddy shit. Let's dare to be different.
We're so past pausing.
They say no Diddy, he gonna fuck him up.
Everything is so past pausing. Like that shit don't even matter.
It's just flat out stop at this point.
You can't pause no more. Everything is Diddy.
Literally everywhere you turn,
Diddy.
everywhere you go, Diddy.
Right, or no Diddy. But there's a lot to talk about. Thank God Magneto pulled out of the show. Gives us an opportunity to catch up on some things. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to really interview and shit. You know what I'm saying? We can get a little buck wild.
Just rap a taste, you know?
You know, we can do a little something. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, go ahead and ask your moldy mac and cheese questions and all that shit.
It was musty mac and cheese,
whatever,
actually.
Same difference.
Well, whatever popped ass dishes that somebody bought that was just fully out of pocket and just not of Thanksgiving caliber. If that makes sense.
First of all, what is Thanksgiving caliber?
It's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Put your all in it. You know, put a little on it.
A little.
Zhuzh it up.
As brother
you know?
man say, everything was hitting except the regular ass peas.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that would be you guys speaking.
So whatever your equivalent of them regular ass peas was, what was that? I had the fortunate pleasure of not having to experience any regular ass peas.
Look at that.
Thank God.
Shout out to Lyric Versatile, my man.
What it is.
And also, too, I'm going to let you get your, he said peace, love, and happy holidays. Yeah, likewise, my mans.
Yep.
Today is Big Bag Leftover Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, maybe today technically should be National Big Bag Day because a lot of people that cooked yesterday didn't really dive in fully because they was too fucking tired because they did all the cooking.
Yeah, that was me.
Like I ate a little bit, but
I was
fucking
exhausted.
exhausted.
You know what I'm saying? A little something.
So,
But that was actually light work because normally there's a lot more food, but we did it a little light work
we scaled it
this
back
year.
too because it really wasn't that many, people. So
Yeah, but it's still the only thing really left is the turkey. Everything else is fucking gone.
Yeah.
And that shit made me mad because that shit was.
You did get some, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a plate that night, and then I had a little bit this afternoon, but that ain't shit. Everything else is gone. Shout out to everybody watching on Rumble, everybody watching on YouTube, Facebook, all that, man. Happy motherfucking holidays. Happy Big Back Leftover Day. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, because rain, sleet, or snow, we in this motherfucker.
Literally.
Every Friday at 8:30. We appreciate everybody watching. We're going to talk a lot of shit tonight about a lot of things.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about. A lot of entertainment news, a lot of bullshit, a lot of
bullshit,
a lot of everything. Yeah. And we're going to get into all that. All of it. Every last bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics Verse Style says, the time of leftover kings. Yeah. Yeah.
For
and
sure.
And I'm pretty sure you might be asking yourself a question right now. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you want to ask.
What's that?
Why in the hell? Oh, shout out to the KRA. Hey, fam,
what
like that
up?
Lyric Verse Style 247. Peace and love always, y'all. Yeah. By the way, we're gonna get into about the KRA too, because
Might as well just jump right in.
Nah, but I know you guys are dying to ask the question.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You're not dying to ask the question?
What fucking question?
Why am I wearing all this goddamn red?
Oh.
Why am I wearing all this red?
Why, pray tell?
Red, cuz.
Hey, watch your mouth, blood. Because I'm representing tonight. Bompton, baby! Bompton! Representing Bompton. You see that shit?
I do see it.
We don't talk about all that. Unwrap is in the building. I'm representing Bompton, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, blood? Let me stop playing, man. I ain't no blood. But I am wearing red. I am celebrating a little Kenny K. Dot, a little Kung Fu Kenny. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is diabolical.
Yeah.
He is the smartest motherfucker in hip hop.
Some might say he is hip hop right now.
Yeah.
Well, let's
ain't shit else going on other than
ain't shit else
Everybody
going on.
else tucking their motherfucking tail.
Right. Everybody else tucking their tail, and they made some really cold facts about Lil Wayne, talking about his sleeping giant comment and all this other shit. And Wayne will get ass to belt. Mm-hmm. Let's be real. Or belt to ass.
Yeah, I seen
belt to ass.
I seen the interview earlier where he's like he don't know how to battle rap. He can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
And he fucking with the wrong one with Kenny.
Yeah, he is.
He fucking with the wrong one.
Yeah.
Really fucking with the wrong one. So yesterday, K Dot is what I call him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's what his number in my phone is. K Dot. He has taken all spots on Spotify, Apple, everything. Top 10. Never in the history of music has there been a motherfucker that had every song
of his album.
Chart in that way.
The top 10. There's 12 songs on the album, and he has the top 12 spots. And then there's everybody the fuck else. That's some cold-blooded shit. That's never happened.
Yeah.
And that's not even his best album, from what I hearing.
What they saying is this is just a sprinkle. It's just a little old sprinkle.
So let me ask y'all this. Clearly, there's a shift in the energy, right? In the world, in general.
I want to know why you sitting right there, because I feel like you feel like you're in like the power seat.
You want to switch seats?
Nope.
Okay. Well.
Southside Santa, more like. I don't even know what that means.
Southside Santa is hilarious.
What else is he saying? He laughing, he doing all that, but Southside Santa, more like the KRA says fire. I don't know. Let me just put these. Let me put the.
Put them up on the side?
Yeah, let me put them up on the side so we can just see them as they pop out.
But I believe a couple of shows ago we kind of talked about the obvious shift that's going on in hip hop because you know, a lot of people that held those power positions are, you know, on the chopping block from various different avenues of fuckery. So it's like we're leveling the playing field to let the new regime rise, right? So who do you think, aside from him, would hold those spots?
Hold what spots?
Just like the power spots, or the ones to watch, if you will.
You talking about music?
Yeah, like in hip hop in general.
Oh, I thought that was question was for me. Or is it for
I mean, it's for both of y'all. God damn it.
Well, you can't look at me, ask me a question, and then other motherfuckers start
he was the one who started talking to me.
All right.
I want to do this shit with you today, okay?
It's the power chair. It's the chair. It's the fucking chair.
You want to switch seats?
Nope. So go ahead, man.
I mean, in music, I feel like 50.
Cent?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as far as like getting motherfuckers out there, putting motherfuckers on.
Oh, okay? So yeah, so you're talking about a true. Oh yeah. Well, that's a good point, because I do feel like, specifically in the Diddy lane, like you can't really name a person that he put on and made successful, and that were able to sustain that level on their own.
Who you talking about?
Diddy. So you know how you can see there's people who you could say they brung their people out, they put them on, and they've maintained a level of success and stayed relevant. However, whether they were
so how does Kenny get in that? What are you talking about?
So
who
the
put
question,
Kenny on?
the question that I'm asking though is all of the people who would have like positions of power, right? Gatekeepers, if you will. Like for the most part, it seems like they all on the chopping block. So when that playing field is leveled, I'm asking, who do you guys think is going to rise to those positions? But there's a lot of boxes that you got to check, right?
Right.
To be a true person. Because, I mean, I feel like with Diddy, he's
talking about, if you talk, Diddy was not like that. Like, let's be clear. Like, the real motherfuckers that run the real shit are, this is the old J Guard.
Right. So if you let me finish what
nowhere.
I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying like
It's the chair, man. I'm telling you.
He was a gatekeeper, but in a very, very negative way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because if you had to come up in the industry on the East Coast, you had to see that man. Or
who? Diddy?
Yeah.
Nah, man. There's way more. There was
Yeah,
way
that's
more.
not. But like,
I'm just saying,
in
like,
in a weird way though.
in a
Like
weird
like
way.
the people
Right.
the people who kissed the ring, so to speak. It's very weird shit going on.
They kissed something.
Right.
Yeah.
They kissed
a lot of them are
They
dead.
didn't kiss the ring. They kissed the tip.
A lot of them are dead, and there's a lot of other weird shit that's going on.
He said, Lyric Versatile said, Cole and his camp are good, Earth Gang, etc. Yeah, no, there's plenty. There's
a lot of them.
This is the perfect time for hip hop to really spread its wings.
So,
one
do
more
you
time.
think people will actually get a chance to shine? And like,
Well, first
true
of all,
talent
like,
is
the
going to
thing
be
about it is that the old guard really don't exist anymore.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the internet, because of all of the different ways to be independent, this shit really don't matter. It really don't matter. Now, if you want the machine behind you and have them will their way to make you that guy, yeah, sure. But you don't need. There's too much money to be made
if you want to work.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like this, like what Kendrick has done, and what it's done for the landscape of hip hop, especially because you ain't really hearing nothing from nobody. Right. And this just opens the door for opportunity for other artists to really get out and do their goddamn thing, and it gives the the old guard a minute they got to sit back down and reevaluate once again, because the internet once again is undefeated.
We were saying earlier today, ain't nobody putting out shit except for Il Gordon, Andreas
Yeah,
Haley, and motherfucking
excuse me,
Don Tripp.
Yeah,
fucking crazy out here.
Yeah, but that's what's up, because while people are sitting around and not doing shit, hiding out because of the Diddy shit and all this other shit, that opens the door for other people's projects that may have never gotten that kind of streaming or anything like that to go full force. But that old guard has been on its way out for a long fucking time. And you know what? I ain't mad at none of it, because it's about time we get back to some motherfucking lyrics. It's about time we get back to some real hip hop. It's about time
I'm very happy about
we get back to music feeling and sounding like it's supposed to. I need some head nodding shit. I need some shit that if I play one joint, it makes me want to go outside and slap somebody. If I play another joint, it might make me want to dance. It might make me, you know what I'm saying? If I play another joint, I might want to be political or something. I might fuck around and start a goddamn march or something.
But the point is, there's variety, versatility.
Variety.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
The take that era is over.
Ah, I love that.
The take that era is over. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Hit those likes. We need those likes. We need those subscribers. If you're watching on Facebook, man, please take your butt tucks over to YouTube. Smash that goddamn subscribe button. Smash that goddamn like button. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, you owe it to the culture.
Yeah, you owe it to the culture, man. You see the representation right there.
What the fuck are we here for?
All the heroes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
All our heroes back in the day are falling.
And I love to see the West Coast finally, like, outside of like NWA's run and maybe like the Game or something, you know, there really hasn't been a real West Coast run. Right. And it made me real nostalgic, like, because I what's that adage? I sharpened my sword, so to speak, in Cali doing music. You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned a lot of shit and doing a lot of things was in California. And you know, it's nostalgic to me. You know, when I hear K-Dot's album and some of the beats and just that whole West Coast vibe, because it is a way different type of thing. The culture is different. Everything is very, very different than any place. And, you know, I know that there's a lot of places that claim West Coast, but if you ain't on the coast, nigga, you are not on West Coast time. You know what I'm saying? And West Coast is a different type of culture. And motherfuckers is cut from a different jib. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's some pretty shit out there. And it's real cool and everything, but you will get your whole shit peeled back fucking around out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you will.
Shit's black.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, you know? And I was telling someone the other day that, like, if you're not from Cali, or even if you've been to Cali and you really don't have an understanding, California is a huge state. And people don't understand, or they don't realize that, like, the Bay Area is up here, LA is down here, and if you're driving the speed limit, it's going to take you 7 hours. It's going to take you 7-8 hours from LA to goddamn the Bay.
Yeah.
And in between those two, there is a huge difference. The Bay Area is way different than Southern California. I mean, niggas is niggas, but the culture is different.
Yeah.
The shit is different. How they do things is different. How they, you know, like the Crip and Blood shit is different. I mean, it's the same, but it's different. You know, the gangs are different. The mindset is way different. The music is different. You know, but it's really cool to see old Kenny bring the entire West Coast in. I don't think there's really ever been anybody from the West Coast to put the whole state. They say this nigga got anything west of Texas on his back right now. And
good for him.
Hey, man.
Good for him.
That's a beautiful thing. We got it on the back. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it.
And we east of Texas.
But, you know, speaking of culture, let's talk about motherfucking Tuesday.
What? Oh, shout out to everybody, the whole 606 Chicago fam. Subterranean, shout out to Shadow Master and Annihilation
and Jory
and J Norm. Shout out to Ken Solo. Shout out to Double 8.
Shout out to D Nick.
Shout out to D Nick and the Microphone Misfits, man. Listen, that show was dope.
It was.
It was dope as fuck. Shout out to the motherfucking KRA.
Yes.
Man, salute to my guys that went up on that motherfucking stage and showed their motherfucking ass.
Yeah, that was definitely some amazing shit to watch.
And I told them niggas, I told everybody, I was like, you know, because I made them put them on the show. Because they weren't a part of 606.
And that's honestly why I'm still fucking with you right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of that. Straight up.
That's why you're fucking with me?
Yes.
It's the chair.
Yes. That's why that's how excited I was.
You think you're in a power spot, and you're not. But let's get back to 606.
I literally could not wait to see that motherfucking performance. That shit was
and
absolutely great.
It was fucking amazing.
It was.
Shout out to Goose Wayne and gang.
The energy is it's some shit you gotta experience. It's some shit you gotta experience.
I like how he came up there and he commanded attention.
Yes, he put a chokehold on that shit. He didn't give a fuck. He did not let that shit go. Like, period.
Dope job, Goose.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
If I would have seen you after the performance, I definitely would have slapped shit out of you. That's just how excited I was. I just couldn't control it. It just would have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to the KRA, man. If I had like the and and shit, I would back these dudes up.
You be a stupid motherfucker not to.
These dudes are literally. I honestly, in my opinion, if it means anything, in my opinion of like music and shit, it's very not very often you come across a group or people or someone or a single person that really, really, really has it.
Yeah, and it's truly unique.
And truly fucking unique.
And not just because it's like rock or metal. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the energy of it. It's just the whole fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like Goose carries a vibe and all the rest of them as well. Like every single part of it was fucking amazing. Like watching the drummer.
Yes.
That nigga on the guitar. Holy shit.
Insane.
Holy shit.
The bassist.
Yes.
Stop playing.
It's some shit that you just gotta fucking experience.
So shout out to the KRA, and if anybody, if you ever get a chance, which you will, because I'm doing everything within my motherfucking power to reach out to people and get these dudes shows, because they need it. They deserve it. I'll put it that way. They don't need it. They deserve it.
And I observed a lot of the Chicago legends that were there. Really, like they were like mingling, doing other shit, not really paying attention, but when they came on stage, motherfuckers was like, oh, I saw Kilo do some kind of weird ass jig for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like people was really like.
Shout out to Kilo from Crucial Conflict.
Cole Hart was peeking over like, who the fuck is that? Like it was definitely a lot of who the fuck was that energy going on. Like that shit was like every single person that was upstairs with us was on their motherfucking feet. Like wow, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope.
Yeah, I was talking to him before they went on, and I was telling him. Because I believe in him just from conversation and the videos and the music that he has sent me and I've listened to. I had never seen him perform. So when I was on stage with him right before they went on and everything, I was talking to Goose and I was like, man, I felt like I was gassing him up, but they didn't need my shit. They didn't need my shit at all. I was like, yo, man, you fucking kill it. I need to murder this shit. And, funny thing, shout out to Shadow Master, man, but nigga, this motherfucker said, I went over and I smacked him. I said, I told you, nigga. I told you. You know what I'm saying? Because at first he's like, oh, no, you were there, perform somewhere, blah, blah, blah. I was like, trust me, I'll put my whole reputation on these niggas. And when they were performing, when he came over by me, I smacked him. I said, I told you, nigga. You know what he said to me? I already knew they was gonna do everything. You didn't tell me nothing.
Did you expect him to say anything less?
No, I didn't. Right. I didn't. That is all Leo energy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he just knew. I was like, all right, but man.
He said I was gonna slap him for taking too long.
Yeah. Oh look.
I definitely was about to cuss you out before I realized who you were. I definitely was.
He was gonna slap, man.
The parking meter lady was like right there. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for no motherfucking tickets. Come on now, let's go. Shit.
Yeah, shout out. That's Goose Wayne, by the way. Anybody that's watching right now, you see that. I'm gonna put it back up. You see the KRA on YouTube. Look it up, KRA on YouTube. Like and subscribe to their channel. Man, follow these dudes. They got a lot of big things coming up, and these dudes, you are going to see them in the future. I promise you. The only thing that's gonna stop them dudes is themselves.
Yes. For sure.
That is the only thing that will stop them dudes. In my mind.
Sound though. Like y'all motherfuckers gotta check that shit out for real. Yeah, amazing. And then let's not discount lyric versatile. Like that shit.
Man, everybody talking about lyric.
It's always amazing though.
Anybody gonna talk about lyric? Anybody got time to talk about lyric?
Lyric be on a different plane. Like straight up. Like as soon as he get on the stage, just some different shit happens.
Shout out Lyric Versatile, man. That's my guy, man. One of the dopest MCs in Chicago, in my opinion. I don't think he gets enough credit like he should.
Not at all.
He's dope as fuck. He knows his shit, and he's a good dude, a good solid dude.
a vibe as well.
Yeah, shout out to Ange 13 and Long Shot, Army of Two. They did their thing. Crazy thing was they were running 45 minutes late, so not everybody didn't get a chance to do their whole set, which really sucked because Shadow and I only got to do one joint.
Yeah.
And that was upsetting to me because I really wanted to get some feedback from the crowd, and I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. I was paying attention to the producers that were in the crowd.
Yeah, yeah. And I wanted to hear what it sounded like in that kind of setting, and it did. Oh yeah. Yeah,
and the ones that I was watching, they were standing there, but they didn't know I was watching them.
Yeah.
But I saw them doing this shit. And I know how that is because as a producer myself, you don't want to show too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody knew that I produced them joints either, but so it was cool to it was cool to sit back and watch them nod their heads and shit, but
the headlining act was also
Lyric said Lyric went the KRA, that's the Goose. Lyric went crazy and had a ball with us on the way back home. Oh shit, y'all gave that nigga a ride home? Shit, that's a journey.
I heard he lives in Egypt.
He ain't get no ride home for me again.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I love the guy, but shit. Unless I'm going in that direction, I mean, like, in that direction, like, meaning, like, going out of town, or if I'm living out of a van down by the river.
Like, you gotta go through customs to get dropped off and shit? Yeah.
No, but shout out to Lyric. I'd give him a ride home again if I had to. And I mean by gunpoint. But,
damn.
you know what I'm saying?
But there was a lot of really fabulous energy in that show, and then
salute Lyric. He said, "Love y'all, thank you, man. We ain't doing nothing but telling the truth, bro.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
We ain't doing nothing but telling the truth."
And it was like a lot of love was shown. It wasn't no fuck shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It was Chicago hip hop celebrating Chicago hip hop.
It was dope.
And then when Crucial Conflict came on, I was watching the crowd, and like Mimi Gates was losing her shit. Like it was about 8 or 9 people that I was like, somebody gonna have to take these motherfuckers out in the stretcher, like for real. Like. It was, people. I think people had a lot of nostalgic joy come back.
He said, "I know the KRA held the boy down." Yeah,
I know I had a moment.
I definitely did. Then I wanted to go to the bathroom, and then I forgot what song came on. I was like, "Fuck that, I'll wait," and I came right back. Like,
I had left at that point.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, we was there for like 92 hours. God damn.
You guys go downstairs to the open mic?
No, we was trying to beat the crowd before Crucial Conflict finished because it was about to be a fucking stampede. So we was leaving. It was like, y'all going down there? You gotta go to the bathroom or whatever. It was like, nah, fuck that. So yeah, sorry. We hung in there as long as we fucking could.
Shout out to y'all. I dipped up out of there. Yeah, I've been to so many concerts and shit. It takes a certain type of shit for me to stick around for the whole goddamn thing.
Especially a show that has 79 acts. Damn.
Yeah. But it was dope though. Everybody was dope. Everybody was dope. Everybody came out and did their thing. Some of the even the ones that like to hear like some of those guys talk about how they had dreamed about being on the second level.
On the second floor, yep.
You know what I'm saying, of Sub T, and to finally perform on that stage. I thought that was dope. And Shadow and I, once again, salute to y'all. Shout out to y'all for holding down 606 for 25 motherfucking years and doing your thing. Congratulations. Yeah, the shit was fire. And if anybody, if you're out there and you ever find yourself in Chicago on a Tuesday night,
check that shit out.
Take your ass to Subterranean.
There's definitely no experience
and
like it.
Believe me, all you got to do is ask somebody, and they'll tell you. Sub T's, yeah.
That's the place to be.
It's right over there, North Avenue in Milwaukee. Yeah, it's right there, man. Go there. It's dope. And you'll see, just about everybody that is anybody in the industry that came from Chicago went through Sub T.
And everybody said that as they were doing their set.
Yeah. They all sharpened their skills before they got record deals and everything at Subterranean. And, I have been going to Subterranean for a very, very long time, for at least 19 years. And I remember, like, the first time I walked in there, it was like seeing Candy for the first time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
these are my people. I'm home.
Yeah, it was like, fuck, because I'm a real hip-hop junkie, and I went in there and got super hip-hop horny. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Because it's just that kind of vibe. It really used to be like super, super, super fucking crowded, and back then, you had to be on point. They didn't just like if you got on that stage, and the moment you fumbled your words or anything, fuck a countdown to this shit. They would snatch the mic out your hands, man. Like, nah, bro, get that shit up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You had to come in there prepared. Trust me. Not that I don't have bars, but I did get on that stage a couple times drunk as fuck. And in my mind, my bars were there, but you know, there was a slight delay. My shit was fucked up, and I did get the mic snatched out of my hands twice. Not in the same night, but twice. Yeah. And they used to have ciphers outside too. And I remember there was a cipher one time, and shout out to Number 2 and 4 Eyes. I was out there, and I was in my mode. I was drunk as hell. And there was a cipher, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to jump in this shit." And I remember looking up, and Number 2 was like, he was like right next to me, and 4 Eyes, and they were both like. And I'm like, you know, my ass was drunk as hell talking crazy. I got it. I was like, hell no, nigga, fuck that shit. I got it. And as soon as I was like, motherfucker, we're shooting for I mean, the whole cipher stopped. Everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And then I shut the fuck up. And just kind of like, you know, you ever seen that?
Is that actually accurate? Like, is that
that's accurate.
Is that exactly what you said?
Yeah, pretty much. I started off with, motherfucker, was some shit, and it was horrible. And you know it's horrible when the whole cyber stops and everybody's like,
and it just disperses. Damn.
Who is this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
Bella, you say boo.
Yeah.
Bella, boo.
Yeah, man, it was bad. It was bad. Sound Scandal Music. Shout out to Sound Scandal Music. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like you seen that Homer Simpson meme where he just kind of backs up into the bushes and
yes.
shit.
Yes,
that was me. I never got in a cipher after that ever at Sub T's, never. And I just recently went on stage because the motherfuckers would not let me, you know, not get on stage because I had quit drinking and I stopped going to Sub T's for a while, and when I started going again. They're like, oh, shit. I'm like, don't worry. I don't fucking drink anymore. Don't fucking worry. And there's like, yo, Sound Scandal Music Group, what's happening? They were like, yo, you've got to get on the mic. You've got to get on the mic. Because they know I can rap, but and I was like, nah, I ain't finna do that shit. But I eventually did a couple of times. Had to shut up the naysayers. You know what I'm talking about?
You had to do it from time to time?
I had to flex a little bit. You know what I'm talking about, blood? You know what I'm saying? I had to do my thug thizzle. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But
I had to get real Damu on these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like the way the show was presented paid homage to that 25 years?
To me?
Yeah.
Paid homage to me?
No, nigga, in general, to hip-hop, Chicago hip-hop.
Oh, hell yeah. I was a little disappointed that there wasn't certain motherfuckers there, but I also know that some of those people were out on tour. Shout out to them whenever they get back to the city. But other than that, like, just I ran into so many people I hadn't seen in a long time. Because when I tell you, like, I was a regular in that bitch, and plus, whenever they do shows, I wasn't just, part of downstairs. I was, a part of things that happened upstairs and shit too. So even being back upstairs, seeing the crowd and everything, it was real nostalgic for me. And I'm not even from Chicago, so it was real nostalgic. I was at Chicago Fire 2, which was an amazing show with E.C. Illa. Well, anybody from that era with E.C. Illa was the main act, and nobody knew he was going to be there. And if you're from Chicago, you know about E.C. Illa.
Yes. Could you imagine if he would have came out Tuesday?
Oh, shit. I just got goosebumps. The whole
shit would have came down. Yes.
The place would have imploded.
Yes, it would be a pile of bricks right the fuck now.
Yeah, it would be a pile of bricks and a bunch of exploded heads.
Yes.
The KRA, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a song title right there, though, straight up.
Yeah, that's some K-Dot shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, if EC Illa would have popped up, man, that shit would have been instant. When I tell you that people would have lost their fucking shit, yeah. But they did a shout out to Shadow and I, amazing lineup, dope fucking show. Although behind the scenes there was a lot of fucking fuck shit going on that people don't realize, but shout out to them for holding it down and holding it together, and shout out to everybody else that was keeping that shit together. But that's what the 606 family does. You know what I'm saying? And that's why every time they do something, it's always a safe place to go do something. It's a good place to go, have a good time and really be yourself and be able to express yourself, be around good music, good people. And it's dope, man. I think they did a phenomenal job, man. Shout out to them. Hopefully they can get, another 25 motherfucking years in on this shit,
Yeah.
Yeah. And, coming from Chicago, let's put an emphasis on safe.
Right. Speaking of safe, I heard some shit happening around your crib.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty fucked up. Swipe God, would you like to expound?
Well, I woke up about 7:45.
Don't talk. Wait.
I know he was don't be explained this way.
But don't talk like. But I understand it. But don't talk like I'm fucking WGN News with the mic in front of your hand.
Swipe God.
You got to talk. You got to talk like you talking to the people, because the people are the ones watching. You got to talk like, yo, I woke up, nigga, and shit.
Man, that's what basically happened. I woke up and
she
started my motherfucking day. I was finna go take out the garbage, and I walked
Grown
in the
man
kitchen,
shit.
And all I hear was gunshots.
Come on, man. You're not on the news. All I heard was bop, 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 bop.
No,
wasn't like that.
This was a pistol that I've never heard before.
How'd it sound?
I couldn't even describe
Baka. No,
because it was two shooters and they were shooting simultaneously. So it didn't sound like as many shots as it was because they were shooting simultaneously at the dude in the car.
And this is right in front of your crib?
Yeah. Right behind it, in the alley. Yeah.
God damn.
I basically like right under the window and down.
I was just gonna walk out there.
You'd have got your ass caught in the crossfire.
It was 19 shots.
19 shots?
And 15 landed.
God, they switched cheese his ass. Yeah, he didn't walk away from that, did he?
But early as fuck the day after Thanksgiving.
At the same time, it's like it was, cause like his people was right there. Like as soon as it was over and a new dude and them came out, his people pulled up and they pulled him out the car and put him in their car, took him to the hospital. I mean, he didn't make it, but
Yo, he was not gonna make it. Not that many shots.
Yeah,
Would the police ever show up?
Yeah. Had the forensic motherfuckers and everything.
Yeah, everything. Homicide was out there.
How come you didn't go live, man?
What you mean I ain't go live?
Oh, you did?
That ain't my business.
He said that ain't my business.
That ain't my business. Rest in peace to that brother. You know what I'm saying? I didn't came across you. We didn't say, what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To each other, but fucked up, man.
And it's dangerous out here, man. It's gonna be a long winter.
And then when you out here doing bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that he was doing bad, but when you out here doing bad come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Lesson to the kids. Yeah. Don't be bad.
Yeah.
Listen to mommy and daddy.
Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business.
Stay out these streets,
yeah.
Man.
Stay the fuck out these streets. And to me, all that says, it's going to be a long winter.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long winter.
I think that's to be expected, because ain't shit changed,
Yeah. And
then, I don't, it seems like it's like set up culture and all that kind of shit where, like, people need to really learn how to be vigilant, especially, like, these young men out here fucking with these chicks from every which way that they don't know shit about.
Over a chick?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like you hear about a lot of stories where dudes meet girls from all kind of places. They just go for the sake of meeting a chick. Next thing you know, they go another story. They got set up, shot, all kind of shit. And
something to be said about sitting in a goddamn car, too.
A lot of people were sitting outside. They said, like, he had to be followed. Because, like, I be people watching around, what I'm saying, in my building and stuff. So
that's called staying on your toes. That's called keeping your head on a swivel.
Right. So I noticed, certain movements of certain people in the building. You know, and those guys, they normally in and out, and out. They come into mama house, do what they got to do, and they jump back in the car and gone. So ain't no telling what they did, but like whatever they did or whatever they said or whatever they did to that person, when they came back home, them guys followed them.
Yeah.
Well,
and I mean, imagine being somebody that was in the car with him. You know what I'm saying?
There was somebody in the car with him?
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like people,
man.
You know,
like getting in the car with everybody, going places with everybody.
And the crazy part is he lost his brother almost a year to the day on
the expressway.
On the expressway shooting.
See? It's a cold world, man.
Yeah.
That's why I don't fuck around. Like, I'm too old, nigga. And you can't outrun a bullet. You can't fight it. You can't fight a bullet. I'll squabble up. You know what I'm saying? I'll squabble up, nigga. But
hey, the way these cats is built now, they ain't squabbling up, bro.
I'm already knowing.
They tooling up.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Goddamn shame.
It's all right. I'm about to get my tool belt on, so it's cool.
Shit, fucking around in Chicago. You
Yeah,
don't
no. I trust me. When I first moved here, I was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, allegedly tooled the fuck up.
Strong, allegedly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very strong, allegedly.
Coming from somebody though that's not from here, I don't think I ever asked you this. When you were like freshly here, like
I had a pistol.
What I'm saying, but like what was the climate, the energy like to you?
Well, first of all, I've been in a lot of places, and so I like grew up on my toes and my head on a swivel already, and I lived out here before, so I already knew, you know, what to expect. I just didn't know to the extent, you know what I'm saying? Because also too, when I lived out here a long time ago, you know, I was under a protection umbrella. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have to worry about shit. And I don't know. I mean, I seen a lot of shit here that I had never seen before. There was things, the gangs were different than I was accustomed to seeing before on the East Coast and the West Coast. Way different set of rules, different set of shit. And, you know, that was a little bit of an adjustment. But like I said, I was already like accustomed to being, you know, my whole life, like being, having my head on a swivel and, you know, staying 10 toes and just being firm and solid about who I am as a person, never being flaky, never being that type of motherfucker where a motherfucker could look at me and even assume that I was on some bullshit. Because if I'm on some bullshit, you're going to know out the gate. You ain't got to assume nothing. It's going to be out the gate. You're going to know. And because that's just how I grew up. That's how I am, and that's like the kind of shit that molded me. So, the only adjustment really was just kind of like, okay, this is a different set of rules. It's the same sandbox. I mean, it's a different sandbox, same sand. You know what I mean? Same movie, different actors. You know what I'm saying? But just different set of rules and shit. Now, when I came out here this time. Obviously, it's years and years later, a few more scars and a few more shit under my belt, and I didn't have a tool belt at the time when I came out here the first time.
Gotcha.
But definitely had a tool belt coming out here this time,
Right.
and was really on some type shit. I did have a couple of moments where there was some, had a little static with some motherfuckers, and when I was doing some shows, I caught one of them in the bathroom and locked the bathroom door and had him in the bathroom. It was like, you know, if you got a motherfucking problem, nigga, we can handle it right here, right motherfucking now.
Right now.
I don't have a problem with you. He don't want to have a problem. And then, you know, then they said some other shit and said they was going to come to my crib. And so I sat outside vigilant, and, you know, proceeded to let them know that if they came to my house, they would not leave my house ever. You know what I'm saying? They would get aired the fuck out before they even got close. So, yeah, so a little different, allegedly.
Yes.
So a little different. Nowadays, I stay the fuck out the way. I ain't got time for none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only way to be.
Yeah.
Out the way.
Out the fucking way. And these motherfuckers, they ain't even really trying to argue.
No.
They ain't even trying to argue. So it's even like, listen.
regard for life,
So check this out.
respect
This
for
is
their
crazy.
elders, all that.
So Tuesday afternoon, I go with my daughter. We go to fucking Ross, right? We in Ross looking at some shit. Went to pick up a jacket. We in there, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, old nigga, watch where you going." Now, me? You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't think that because I was near nobody, and I look up, and it's an older dude and a young dude, and the old dude's like, "Man, what are you talking about, man? You bumped into me." He said, "What the fuck you mean, old man? You saw me coming, you saw me walking, nigga. You bumped into me, nigga. You should have moved the fuck out the way." And he starts arguing with dude. And he's like, "Man, I'll beat your ass right here," right? It's just going back and forth. And the old man is like, "Yo, listen, man, I don't want no trouble with you, bro, but you're not finna sit up here and say all this shit to me. We'll fight up in this motherfucking." And then they were going back and forth, and then the dude said some shit, and the old man was like, he was walking away, and he said some shit like, you might think I'm old, nigga, but I was in these streets before you. And then dude stopped. He started tightening up his Timbos. He like, "What the fuck you say?" And the old man kept walking. So I'm like, I'm shopping, but I'm not shopping. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping an eye out on this shit because this shit don't even sound right, don't even look right. And the old man comes around, goes to these other racks, and he's over there looking at some shit, but he's watching the younger dude, and the younger dude is just, he eyeballing him the whole time. So you know how the clothes are on it. When he's on one side, and then the young dude comes over on this side, and then he grabs one shirt and he goes, "Hey nigga, why the fuck is you following me?" The old man says, "The fuck you mean, man? I'm standing here. I was here. You came over here to me." He's like, "No, man, you keep following me, nigga. You gonna find out." And he just kept going on and on and on. I'm like, man, something's either really wrong with this dude. He was a young dude, but no, he wanted some action. Yeah. And I was like, man, I hope he don't shoot this dude up in here right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that kind of energy. He said but there was, I don't remember everything that was being said, but it was a whole lot of shit back and forth. But the young dude was really, really pushing the issue. He was following him around, and he kept talking, kept saying a bunch of shit. And the old man like kind of disappeared in the store. And I was doing my thing, but I'm watching this young dude. You know what I'm saying? He walks by, and yes, of course, he had tools on him. You know what I'm saying? And he just disappeared from the store. And I don't know. I was like, he might be sitting outside waiting for this dude or something. But because he had on sweats and shit. He had on sweats, t-shirt, like Jack. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna sound like I'm fucking giving this description.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got what you're saying.
Yeah, but you could see clearly he had a tool on him. You know what I'm saying? And thank God he didn't shoot Buddy up in the store. But he left up out of there with some kind of attitude and shit. And I don't know if they ended up seeing each other outside. I didn't see that old man again. We got our little shit and got the fuck up out of there.
Well, I hope that shit ended peacefully for you.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't hear anything else about it, but, it's crazy. But fuck, it's Chicago. But that shit could happen anywhere. That shit could happen in New York. That shit could happen in Chicago, Dallas, Houston. Shit could happen in Nebraska. You know what I mean? That's really the kind of timing that everybody is on right now, anywhere you go. And I think a lot of that attributes to the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet makes everything even far away seem close as fuck. The world is so much smaller now that like you see something happening in Chicago, and if you're on that type of time, these motherfuckers start feeling like they need to be like that on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And so it's everywhere really, but in some places where that shit originated from, it's way worse. You know what I'm saying?
I had a friend that moved from Chicago to Pittsburgh, and 3 days when they're moving, he was killed walking to the store.
Shit happens. And that's another thing. If you move from another place to another place, you shouldn't really be, I'm from this place. We don't play that shit. Because the motherfucker
He was walking with somebody that he knew.
No, I'm just saying in general, like, because you know how motherfuckers be like.
They was into it with somebody from some shit?
No, he wasn't into it. I guess he wasn't into it. He wasn't into it with nobody.
Saying the person he was with.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've been on the East Coast coming from Cali, And if I say anything about Cali, niggas would want to try it. You know what I'm saying? Or from the East Coast to Cali, you're like, nobody give a fuck about New York. The same, that same type of energy. So over the years of moving around and doing shit, different places, I don't say shit. If you want to think I'm from here, then good. So be it. I'm from whatever side of town you say I'm from, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I got to protect my peace, my energy. But it's different. I've been here long enough to understand and know this city very well and how to maneuver and operate. But again, a lot of that shit is just from being in different places. And, I've been lived in some of the most major cities in the United States. So it's nothing really, you know what I mean? It's all everything before you get to one point is just training day anyway. Training days. If you understand what it is. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. So, with that being said, what do you think about Drake suing UMG? It's the dumbest shit ever. This nigga is he is a spoiled fucking brat. I don't even want to call him a nigga. That white dude is crazy. That J-boy is crazy. Like, you don't have enough money to sue UMG. UMG gave you the $300 million bag. They gave you that. Nigga, you are not above the law when it comes to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got lawyers that'll crush anything and everything that you are. You must not want your money.
He gonna fuck around and his skeleton's gonna start coming out the motherfucker.
Man, look, that's biting the hand that made you. And
we all know how that turns out.
He could end up losing every goddamn thing, every fucking thing. They gave it to him. What is it? Thou giveth and thou taketh away?
In a heartbeat.
Fuck around and have to shoot Degrassi rebooted.
Yeah. Nigga end up back in the wheelchair for real.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
What do you think that comes from within him? Like what the fuck is he trying to say?
He's trying to say that he's bitch made. That's what he's trying to say. That's some give me my ball back. I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody picked me to play basketball, so I want my ball. Nobody can play. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you had your run. Fall back. Right. It is what it is. I mean, you fucked up anyway by going against this dude. You know, he is not a Pusha T. He is not these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. Bow out. Because if you would have just bowed the fuck down and just, you know what, I don't want no more smoke.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Drink your water.
You could have dropped some songs and they would have done what they were supposed to do. But yeah. Started with the Metro Boomin shit. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I did read.
Well,
I did
see.
watch that.
Well, I ain't even gonna lie. You give me $300 million and I'm gonna say a bunch of shit to everybody.
I definitely can see that.
I'm gonna say a bunch of shit to everybody. Don't come to me.
But see, the difference would be though,
because I'll be like, I'll say some shit like that.
You would giveth and keepeth it.
What do you mean?
Saying? Like that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be you pretending.
Wait, you trying to say some shit like I'm telling motherfuckers right now, get your ass in there and make beats, little nigga?
No, but I'm saying I'm just gonna give you an example. This nigga threw a rock, right? Mm-hmm. And immediately hit his whole body. Fuck his hand.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So that's exactly what I'm saying.
If I threw the rock, I'm gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I threw it. Now get your little ass in there and make me some beats, little nigga.
What your little ass gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What your little leg?
What you gonna do with that rock? I threw it at you just to see what you was gonna do with it.
And
you ain't gonna do shit.
I just
and then have one of my bodyguards whoop his ass.
It's a head shaker. This whole
and I'll
situation.
be like this with my cigar, like, I told you, little nigga. You should have just went and made beats. Drag his ass the fuck up out of it. Don't call my phone no more. Yeah, for real, what? Is something wrong with that?
You stupid.
I went to my sister's house, and I told her, like, we're getting close to the bag, whatever. And I said, I had this whole joke lined up. I was like, yeah, you better be ready because I'm going to call you when I'm at the airport. She's like, shit, what you saying? I'm going to be right there with you. I was like, no, you're not understanding what I'm saying. She's like, no, nigga, I understand what you're saying. I'm going to be right there with you at the airport. I was like, no. See, you don't understand. You won't be on the airplane at the airport. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be at the airport. I'm gonna be on the plane
in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her, I was like, there's no. You think you're gonna get the call? Now I'm gonna be like, meet me at the airport in 20 minutes.
That's why I'm laughing. No, I believe you. I swear to God, I believe you.
I told her, I was like, I will call you from the plane. And she's like, yeah, and you better wait. And I was like, what you mean? We'll be actually moving to take off. And I'd be like, oh, I hope you're on your way, because, you know. And she's
they about to close the gate.
Yeah, they about to close the gate. You know, and she was like, nah, you ain't never finna do that to me. And I was like, no, and then I said, I better stop saying that shit, because everybody's starting to believe that shit.
Starting is bullshit. The first time you said that shit, we was all like, yeah.
No, I would. You really
sound
think
like some shit here, dude?
Nah, but you should have heard my sons the other day. So these niggas was like, listen. So they started talking about. Now they're buying a compound. They're doing some shit. So my one son says to the other one, you know, I want like my house to be 2-story. And the other one, he looks at him and goes, yeah, you can have that. Like, oh, so y'all niggas just spending money. That you know what I'm saying? Giving approval. You're giving and this is why I'm going to be on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Because they spending money already, and you got one approving. You got one as the developer, and the other one approving the budget. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That's in true sibling fashion.
That's some crazy shit. Yeah. You got one going. You know, one was like, "Are we gonna have a fishing pond?" Oh, yeah, it's in the budget. It's in the budget. Yeah, what kind of fish you want in that motherfucker? Yeah.
That's some sibling shit.
Yeah.
Just like my kids
and
arguing about.
I looked at them both and said, where y'all getting this money from? And they go,
your
well,
ass
you.
Fuck you,
you already told us how much you're going to give us, and then we're going to invest our money, and then we're going to do it with our money. Yeah, no, shit, you ain't getting nothing. I ain't never said I was giving you nothing.
Siblings are magical. That energy can never be duplicated. Because my kids having that savage fight about whooping their hypothetical nieces and nephews' ass is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's some funny shit.
Nigga, you 10 and 12. What the fuck are we talking about here? And you know they low-key still be arguing about that shit?
From that day?
Yes.
That's wild.
Every now and then it is, yes.
That's wild.
Yes.
But I would not. No, let me take that back. I will be on a plane, but everybody will have a paper check. It'll show up in the mail eventually. You know what I'm saying? It'll be handwritten too.
And I was just about to say, so can't nobody understand what the shit say? Got to go back, all type of shit. I already know.
And it'll be like in such an old school.
Not with today's technology.
No. It'll be in such an old school form that it would take you guys, I don't know how much red tape to get that motherfucker cashed.
And every time we reach out to you about, no, I don't know what's going on. I called Bernie to see what was up, and he said everything was cool.
And trust me, every check is gonna have a goddamn coffee cup mark on it.
Lovely.
It's gonna be fucked up for me, just smudged and fucked up. I'm not gonna be giving a fuck.
Fabulous.
No direct. Oh shit.
While you brushing your teeth with a diamond toothbrush.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm not wiring nothing. And matter of fact, it's going to be certified mail. So if you're not there to sign for it.
God damn, you know niggas don't be there to sign for shit.
You're not there to sign for it.
He going to make y'all ass stay in the house.
Huh?
So everybody just going to be at home.
No.
For 2 months.
No. Apple Pay, none of that.
Do they still have Western Union and shit like that?
Hey, Pops, what's up? It's in the mail.
Yeah. Be like,
it's in the mail.
You didn't sign for it?
It's in the mail.
And he gonna give us that shit in Tubi gift cards.
Yeah.
Some weird ass
Tubi
shit.
gift. That's a good idea. Give you fucking $300,000 worth of fucking Tubi gift cards. Starbucks. $300,000 Starbucks card.
Half of that shit on Google Play and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Some shit you can Cook's brother card.
Shit, don't knock the brothers, goddammit. Don't knock the brothers, goddammit. As long as that shit don't plug in, goddammit, you cool. On the real. Them motherfuckers told us that every piece of electronic in that store is refurbished.
Believe it. But I will say this, just in case I don't want everybody tripping. I'm not. I will be gone.
We know.
But everybody will be taken care of. But I'll definitely be gone.
We know. We really, really. I feel like you got an itinerary around this motherfucker somewhere. Just waiting.
No, you'll have.
He could be a Maui somewhere sipping Mai Tais.
in a leather thong.
Like he's got a hidden browser window with all you gotta do is hit the button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leopard print. That shit sounds like all the chafing.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. I gotta, I work hard, man, and it's been a long road. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm saying.
shit. And good luck finding me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call like on holidays and shit. I'll be like, hey.
I'm gonna call on holidays.
Yeah, I'm gonna call on holidays. No, I'm gonna know what's everything's going on. I'm gonna know everything. That shit's gonna be connected to my super high tech phone. I'm gonna have everybody's gonna have everybody's gonna have an air tag on them, and they ain't even gonna know it. So I'm gonna know every goddamn thing.
Super fucked up.
Your Alexa might pop up and be like, "Hey, nigga, I see you." You know what I'm saying? Stop playing.
Hey, you getting too close.
You getting too close.
What you over here around my way for?
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the hemisphere.
Yeah. Why are you on the plane to Maui, nigga? You need to get off at the next stop.
Maui closed, goddammit.
Yeah. No, but I wouldn't. I mean, I'm gonna leave, but I wouldn't leave like that. I wouldn't leave like that. I wouldn't leave everybody hanging.
I think we got to hit that with an allegedly.
No, I wouldn't. I already said it. I'll give everybody 1 year worth of salary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You said that?
So
You did?
whatever you're making right now is what you'll get. A year's worth.
I get paid $71 an hour.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Allegedly.
First of all, this background checks. There's gonna be definite background checks
What?
before you even get a
That
check.
is rude.
Before you even get a check, there will be a background check.
That's just rude.
Yeah, well, you better go back. You better stay at that job. Your best bet is to stay at that job and work your dear little heart out.
What about if we combine all of our hourly rates our entire life?
Cool. And I'll give you one check, and I'm gonna throw it in the middle and take off running. And whoever grabs it, whoever does whatever,
No,
what I'm saying?
I mean us individually.
Fight over that shit. Fight over it.
What type of shit is this?
Fight over it. Fight over that check.
We just need to pawn. We need to pawn.
And it
all
will
this
be
shit.
paper, so when you rip the motherfucker,
God damn.
you rip that bitch, it's over with. Yeah. Ain't nobody getting shit.
It's terrible.
If I'll give you this much. If the day starts and you see me looking around really weird, you should probably head to the airport. I'm just gonna say you should probably.
Right, be like, half of y'all go there, half of y'all go there.
9 times out of 10, he's going to pick the closest one.
No, because there's also Milwaukee Airport that that's a I forgot what you call that shit, but he'll fuck around. It's on Milwaukee, like really close to like Lincolnshire.
If you see me walking,
Like I said,
and I'm doing this,
the closest one, which is the closest
But
one.
he would think we would think that.
nah, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care.
Do they do international flights?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see me walking out, and everything is still sitting there, cigars, keys, all that shit, everything, it's just sitting there like, hey,
Ain't
you ain't gonna
nobody
grab the
seen this
keys.
nigga in 2 hours.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, he walked out. He didn't shave. He didn't do nothing.
It'd be like, oh, I gotta go get
That
another
nigga-
coffee.
He's still in his pajamas,
You're like, damn, it's Friday.
and he's still in his pajamas and house shoes, and he left.
10 p.m.
Yeah,
Dude, you in his pajamas?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, no, as soon as we hit that line, we like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
yeah,
We in here doing
Yeah.
rap shit.
yeah. Is there a helicopter outside?
Like, ain't this some shit? God damn.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying. The warning signs will be there.
So we just
If you this,
Yeah,
hey,
he's still gonna be in his pajamas, but it's gonna be all
Yeah.
silk and fucking.
no, I'm talking about day of check, a day of money being wired into the account.
Right. He gonna
If-
be
if I wake
online
up-
making beats and noodles and beats,
Beats and ramen.
beats and ramen, and I'm gonna be watching it. All of a sudden, it's just
phone
go
is getting
black
red.
out.
Yeah, hey, listen, let me tell you, like,
He's just
Yeah.
gonna black out.
if the money gets wired,
Oh shit! Oh, right. Right, he gonna leave the live on.
Hey. if you see me in the middle of doing something and I'm overly focused, and all of a sudden I go, oh, I got to take this call. I got to take this call and just get up and walk off. You better follow me.
Live.
And it's still live. You better follow me. because I'm gone. I'm gone. Shout out to disappearing.
I feel like if we did follow you would shake. You would just really.
I would
just try
shake
to
you
shake
motherfuckers.
shit
I
out of us.
hope you motherfuckers got juking skills and got some wheels, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, shit. You don't get shook. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Damn.
Because look, I'm gone skis. I'm gone. There's only one person. And let me just say, they'll get a phone call.
Ain't that a bitch?
Be like, just hang up and
Don't make eye contact with no motherfucking
yeah,
body.
don't make eye contact. Listen to me, goddammit. And as soon as we hang up, I don't care. They'll be fine.
Just get the fuck off the phone.
They will be fine. Don't worry about the house.
Like, go grab the Oreos and throw them bitches in the air.
Yeah, don't just listen to me. Get in the Uber. It's already outside. The Uber's outside. No, don't worry about. Just go outside, get an Uber. That's it.
All right, I believe you.
You've been forewarned.
I believe you.
Been forewarned.
I would love that.
Nah,
shit needs to happen right now.
I did say it's in the
It's in the budget.
yeah. I did say that everybody's gonna get a phone call to really on some real shit. Be like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Quit it right now. It's over with. No more worky, no more nothing. Quit that shit. Hang up, do whatever. Yeah, one of my sons said he's like, if he gets the call and he's driving his work truck, he said he's gonna pull it over, take a shit on it, and then leave it on the side of the highway. Then he's gonna walk into his job, jump up on the fucking desk, the front desk, take a mad shit again.
Why walk to your? Why leave the car on the highway and then walk?
I'm
to
just
your job?
telling you with the story. I didn't even think about how he was gonna get to his job.
Diabolical
But-
disrespect. God damn.
He's gonna hop up on the
He gonna catch an Uber.
the front desk, take a mad shit, and then tongue kiss this certain girl. Just walk up to her, tongue kiss her, and then walk out.
Wow.
And I was like, oh,
You're cool.
Make sure
You're
you-
cool.
make
Fuck
sure-
you.
yeah,
Make sure you get that on tape.
No, not even gonna say nothing. Just gonna take a shit.
yeah.
Hop off the counter.
So that
Go
those.
smooch and
Next question: are you gonna take tissue?
The fucked
with
up
you?
thing is when they get to the meeting, and I hand them that $10,000 check, and that's it. All that shit for nothing.
I mean, that'll be a fun fucking 2 weeks, probably. YOLO. YOLO.
Look at him. We can make something happen with 10 bands. That's 20 bands between us both. We can make something happen, bro. Shaking hands and shit and passing a blunt to it. Yeah, we could definitely do something. We'll start our own strand, man.
Sibling activities.
Yeah. It's in the budget, bro. Yeah, all right.
I think 2025 is going to be the year of, is it in the budget? Straight up.
It's in the budget. Oh, speaking of the budget, I shout out to everybody watching. If you've been watching the show thus far, hope it's been entertaining. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Mash that like right now. We got something on the burner right now that is going to be out of this motherfucking world. I don't think the internet is ready for what the fuck we about to do. Because I don't believe there's anything out there like it unless you go to Mexico or something. Or somewhere in South America, and you know what I mean, where they have things happening on TV. But this shit we got going on that's finna start popping off, and it won't be on YouTube, so you're gonna need to stay tuned. What we got popping off is only gonna be on Rumble, and let's just say you're gonna have to be at least 18 years old. You know what I'm talking about?
Strongly advised.
Strongly advise that you are 18 years old to watch the stream that we're going to be doing once a week. It's going to be something a little different, and it's going to be fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's going to be amazing. It's just another step to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Stride's getting longer, though.
the strides are getting longer. If you're on Rumble and you're watching, please hit the follow We need all the followers we can get. We appreciate everybody watching. We can go ahead and call this one for the night unless anybody's got anything else to say. No? No? Yeah, shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for carrying the entire industry on his back right now. That boy cold as fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He made me real nostalgic about California, man. Shout out to the West Coast.
Chicago put them guns down, man.
Yeah, Chicago put the fucking guns down. That sounds a little redundant, but yeah.
Necessary.
Necessary.
Yep.
Necessary nonetheless. Yeah, niggas learn how to squabble up, nigga. How about that?
Right.
Squabble up.
Right.
What about
Squabble
a
up,
nice
motherfucker.
fresh
Don't
argument?
be afraid
You know what I'm saying?
Get
take
your
an
ass
whooped.
Yeah, don't be afraid to get your ass whooped. Don't be afraid to get a black eye, nigga. It'll heal.
It will.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely will.
To get some ass, you got to bring some ass. To bring
Yeah.
some ass, you got to get some ass. You know
There
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
All that. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
no
All
biggie.
of you motherfuckers need to learn how to fight again. Squabble up, nigga. You know, I was gonna say a whole bunch of shit, but I ain't. You know what I mean? I want no smoke.
Say if you got it on your mind, get it off your chest.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, squabble
Yeah.
up, nigga. Let's bring this shit back to the old school, so you little niggas know how to sit the fuck down when you told to sit the fuck down, like on some real shit. If not, you know, go home, watch cartoons, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And parents,
Get
be
control of your fucking
aware
kids.
of your kids, man. Try to teach them conflict resolution,
Mm.
man, because like all these kids out here, man, they not thinking properly, man. And
Message.
They just
Had permanent
Wow.
reactions for temporary emotions and shit.
yeah.
Communication is key. So that's how you communicate
Just
to them.
don't teach them
Squabble
how
up.
to fight. Teach them how to avoid fights.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
yeah.
For real.
And if you don't know how to fight, keep your mouth shut. How about that?
Mind your motherfucking business.
Mind your business.
For real.
Can't swim, your ass bound just out.
It's all fun and games until somebody gets motherfucking shot 15 goddamn times.
For real.
It's crazy. But with that being said, man, this has been Unwrap, baby.
Unwrap, baby.
It's Unwrap, baby.
Unwrap, baby.
We'll be back at it like crack addicts next Friday. We will have guests. We got a show coming up. We're going to be talking about that.
Yes.
We're going to be interviewing people. We got, 2025 is going to be jam-packed with a whole bunch of shit. The channel is leveling up. We coming at every motherfucking podcast in the city of Chicago. Level the fuck up. Like I say all the time, we the coldest motherfuckers in the city. I promise you that. Ask anybody that knows anything about anything. They going to tell you Unwrap the Podcast is that goddamn shit, bruh. And that's some real motherfucking shit. Fanbell Podcast said K-Dot is in his bag right now. All
Big
right,
bag.
since Fanbell came on the podcast, we'll give it another 15 minutes.
Right.
Because he's a West Coast guy. Where is he at? Where did he? Where you at right now though? You in Houston, right? But you're a West Coast guy. What are your feelings about K-Dot real quick before we call this show a done deal? Because we already know K-Dot is not only in his bag, he's in everybody else's bag right now.
Literally.
Ain't nobody got a bag right now. If you
Ain't
did not
nobody
secure
can't
the
get no
bag,
bag,
and
right,
ain't nobody gonna get no bag. K-Dot is a different animal. Leave him alone before he destroys you. Hey, I ain't got no problems with the nigga. You see, I got the shit up. I'm in support.
It's magnificent timing.
Yeah, I'm in support. Shit.
Magnificent timing.
I was born in Cali. Shit. I'm supporting. I'm supporting. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we already talked about all that. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and call it one. We'll be back at it like crack addicts next motherfucking Friday, like always. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of shit coming up for 2025.
We do.
And like I always say, man, if you ain't with us, you against us, and you need to get the fuck out the way or get walked on, nigga, because we taking everything in 2025 unwrapped, baby. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, we'll see you motherfuckers next goddamn Friday. Peace, peace. Be safe.